Today we are testing out a 2 at the back tactic. It sounds wild, but it works, an absolute treat. So stick around to see how this 2 at the back tactic gets lots and lots of goals. What's going on there, guys? Kempy here, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back today to another tactic created by both myself and the Legend of Zinklo, who has sent me lots of tactics recently, and this one is one that we have worked on together. It is an absolute banger, and it's 2 at the back. I mean, how much more fun could you get with a tactic? So make sure you guys are smashing the support down below, liking, commenting, subscribing, doing all of your wonderful things, because the support from you guys helps us make these tactics. It means the absolute world to me. Now we're going to start off with PSG. Obviously a very, very good side, but when you stick a 2 at the back tactic with them, it's even better. Just 1 loss all season, 1 draw, and 36 wins. Our loss as well was to Lyon, who ended up finishing in 6th place, which is very annoying. We went ahead and also done the quadruple. We beat Inter Milan on penalties in the final, which is a little bit annoying. We didn't absolutely batter them, but it's a victory. That's how good this tactic is. I'm expecting a battering. A 3-0 win against Saint Etienne in the Coupe de France final, and a win in the Truth to Champs as well. A 5-0 victory against FC Nantes. And I mean, just it's going to score lots and lots of goals. It's 2 at the back, but the most impressive thing is it's also got the fewest conceded by 7 goals against Marseille. It's got the fewest shots against by nearly 100 against Nice, and obviously the most shots for by nearly 200. Possession wise, you're sitting on 53%, which, given the fact we're playing 2 at the back for a whole season, to be able to have 53% possession is extremely impressive. Not to mention 126 goals, which is only 2 short of double of anyone else. What an outrageous season, just to show you with an absolute powerhouse how good this tactic could be. 3.32 goals per game, just 0.68 conceded. And when you look at it where the goals are coming from, we've got 58 coming from that man Kylian Mbappe with 15 assists, 32 goals, 19 assists with Neymar, 21 goals, 27 assists with Messi, 20 goals from Marquinhos, 13 goals, 9 assists with Soler, 12 goals, 24 assists from Verratti, and 5 goals and 13 assists from Fabian as well. And that's because this tactic is set out to be very, very solid. We're going to go ahead now and quickly just look at Manchester United. How do we do with them? We got a double. It's a Europa League victory and a victory in the Premier League as well. 93.72 goal difference. We're sitting with 30 wins, 3 draws and 5 losses. Now we have got a very, very good corner tactic on this tactic. You've got to exploit the corners when you're using 2 at the back. So that corner tactic is as followed. It's defending everyone in the box, attacking. One of them is at the front post, one of them is at the far post. It is nothing special. It's literally just adding, so you aim to the big guy. That's pretty much it. And it scores lots and lots of goals. But obviously the tactic itself is also still very, very good. Eriksen getting 19 assists, 13 assists come from Bruno Fernandes, 24 goals, 7 from Rashford, 22 goals, 7 from Martial, 15 goals, 25 from Bruno, 11 goals, 23 from Eriksen, 6 goals, 11 assists from Jadon Sancho as well. And even with United, the date hub, 0.61 goals conceded and 2.5 per game is very, very impressive. And if you look at, again, the team overview, most goals, fewest conceded, and again, possession-wise, we're not sadly on this one, which is a little bit gutting. I'd like to have been on that one, but most goals and fewest conceded is very impressive. Now going to Schalke, who have sadly been relegated in real life, so predicted to come down in 17th place. We've ended up finishing 9th with an underdog team with a 2 at the back tactic. How on earth? I mean, we're just about above average on goals per game. Under average on conceded per game is sort of to be expected, given the team we are rocking with. In terms of goals scored, you've got 8 from the centre-back, 17 from Michael Fry, and that is pretty much it goals-wise. But very impressive to be mid-table with Schalke. And then going to Real Betis, a team predicted to come in 8th position. We've overachieved ever so slightly with Teddy Lasso in charge as the manager, coming in 5th position, quite a way off the top 4, but securing our Europa League status for next season. Sadly getting semi-final in the Copa del Rey by Real Madrid, and the España by Barcelona, and the Europa League sadly lost to Monaco as well. But data hub-wise, the team, you know, predicted pretty much mid-table, 2.11 goals per game, 1.53 goals per game as well. I'm now going to go and quickly try and find some highlights of this tactic from one of the teams to show you an absolute banger of a game using this 2 at the back tactic. Well, if you guys can, make sure just to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also Follow all these 4 wonderful things. We've got Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, obviously YouTube. We've got 2 channels now. We've got the second channel as well. That's Kimpy XII as a second channel. And also big news has come out this week from myself is that we've got a mystery shirt sponsor, and one that I'm buzzing to announce will be coming every single month along with a rebuild. So I'm very excited for that one. We're going to crack this bad boy open for Sunday's rebuild, and we're going to be rebuilding whoever it is with this 2 at the back tactic. So I'm sort of hoping it's quite a good team, because if we're using this in the lower leagues of any country, it's going to be baffling. But massive thank you to Mystery Shirts UK. Their link will be down in the description below. Obviously, we follow them on Twitter as well. We've been talking about them for the last week. And if you guys can follow them as well, you've got a 10% discount code, which I'll make sure to chuck on screen now. It's KEMPY10 to get 10% off any orders on Mystery Shirt UK. It helps me out massively if you guys do want to get any authentic, real shirts. And on that fake shirt rubbish, we're all about real shirts around here. It's going to be, a partnership hopefully can go long into the future, and the more we can collect real authentic shirts, the better. Back into the game, we are now going to show you the semi-final Europa League game against AS Monaco, and we're going to start off with Monaco with a free kick, and we're going to hopefully clear this one. I imagine we will, because we don't concede. It's Lisandro Martinez, but Bruno Fernandes with a long ball over the top to Marcus Rashford, the pace man himself. He's going to take it out to the right wing. He actually beats his man very nicely, cuts in on that right foot and batters it home to make it 1-0 in just 2 minutes for Manchester United. Into the second game, it's Sancho on the ball. I'm going to just pause this here and show you guys how we're setting up. So you've got Martinez and Varane as the 2 centre-backs. You've got Dalot as a complete wing-back, along with Luke Shaw, with Casemiro and Sabitzer as the 2 anchormen. You've got Eriksen as a Roman playmaker. You've got Rashford as an advanced forward. You've got Bruno as a right inside winger. And I think the same on Sancho. We'll go for the tactic in just a second. But you're going to see how we build out here. It's Casemiro, a great ball over the top to Bruno Fernandes, who's going to hopefully cut this one back in. And he does. For Eriksen, as that bombing on forward, he's going to dart into the box and get on the end of it. It might even be a centre mid on attack. We'll have to go through that one. It's Martinez on the ball. Again, a great ball forward to to Marcus Rashford, who beats his man and dinks it over the keeper. You can see it's obviously, because you're set up in a 2-back, it's going to be quite attacking. The complete wing-backs are on support, I know that. So they're definitely going to be bombing on a lot more. I mean, we just look at this. It looks like a ridiculously attacking formation. You've got 2 man at the back, and you've got your wing-backs just unbelievably high. At this point, we've got Freddie McTominay protecting the 2 centre-backs. McTominay finds Anthony, who's going to knock it back into Fred. Play this one up into Anthony again, gets it through to Rashford, and he bags his hat-trick to secure Manchester United in the Europa League final. And the best thing about all of this is the stats of this game. 24 shots to their 3, 52% possession, 2.23 XG. We absolutely dominated Monaco in this one. And you can see in the bottom left, we were using a 2 at the back tactic. Now you're all wondering what that 2 at the back tactic is. It is this beautiful thing. It is a centre mid on attack in the middle. So we're starting off a sweeper keeper on defend in goal with take fewer risks. 2 ball playing defenders, both with dribble less, shoot less and stay wider, and an anchorman, 2 of them in fact in front of the the centre backs. And the anchorman is referred to as the water carrier. Main duty is to sit in the hole between the defence and the midfield, intercepting moves, winning the ball and laying off simple passes to more creative teammates. That is the exact role we want these guys to do. We want them to win back that ball, to protect the back 2 and send it off to the wing backs or into the centre mid. That is the goal here. Complete wing back on the right hand side, dribble more, shoot less often. The exact same on the left-hand side. That was an extremely loud bird. I thought it was in the room at that point. Centre mid on attack, just in front with a more direct passes, take more risks and roam from position. You saw him extremely high in these roles out here. You've got an inside forward on attack on the left-hand side on sit narrower, an inverted winger on attack on the right-hand side with sit narrower, and an advanced forward on attack up front with no further instructions. Set as a cautious mentality. Again, it's a 2-back formation. Do not try and use this formation using positive or attacking. You are mental if you are trying to do that. If you're trying to go and chase a game, this tactic is very, very good at scoring goals. We've seen that in the data hub. If you're going to try and chase a game, do not bother trying to change this mentality. I've tried it when I tested the tactic, moving it up and up and up. It simply doesn't work. Change to a 4-2-3-1, or I've got lots of formations which are very good at scoring lots of goals, but also being solid at the back. This one can be a bit precarious in defence. We know that. It's 2 centre-backs, and that is it defensively. So keep that in mind. We've got pass into space on, focus play down the left and the right, overlap down the left and the right, and play out of defence. So that does mean the wing backs are going to bomb on past the inside forward. So you're effectively blessed with 2 anchor men in front of your centre backs, and out wide you might be a little bit, precarious, and that's what I mean. You're going to have to be clever when you're using this formation. We've got a slightly higher tempo, low crosses, and be more expressive. In transition, it's roll it out, distribute quickly, counter and counter press, and out of possession is a lower defensive line. Again, it's 2 at the back. What do you expect? But a high press system, prevent the shortcut distribution, and trigger the press much more often. Now that is it for the tactic, and I'm so excited to get started on that rebuild on Sunday. In fact, I'm going to crack it open pretty much once I've stopped recording this video to see what shirt I have got from the legends at Mystery Shirts UK. Again, their link is down below. Kempy10 at checkout to get 10% off any of your purchases for authentic mystery shirts. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you next time.